Hello everyone, welcome to the Stealing Insights YouTube channel. So today we just want to play around the keyboard shortcut for Microsoft Excel. Now, the first shortcut that I want to show us is if you want to get to the last empty cell of your Microsoft Excel, you just need to hold on the control button, then you press the arrow to the direction you want. So like this you can see, I have a story to share here. You can see the last cell at the top, or it's based on the column is XFD and the row is 1. That's the last column for Microsoft Excel XFD. And if you take it downward, now you see the last cell, which is XFD 1048576. Now this is funny because it's funny to me anyway, because this was one of the questions that I was asked in 300 level during a particular course, even though we were not given any hint around that during the class. However, let's move on. Now, the next thing is I want to move back up, then I've moved that. The next thing is how you can get the next shortcut that I want to show us. If you want to highlight a cell that is close to you, you click on the shift button and go in the direction you want. That will highlight the cell without using your mouse. The next thing is if you are having a particular field cell and you want to jump from all the empty cell to that field cell, when you hold on the control button and you click on the arrow, it goes to the next field cell. When you click on the control, when you hold on the control button and you click on the directional arrow, it gives you the move to that other new cell. Now, another thing is that if you want to highlight the whole cell at a time, just click on Control Shift, then click in the direction you want, and that highlights the whole Microsoft Excel that you want to use. Apart from the fact that you can use Control A to highlight all, you can also use this column here at this point. Once you click on that, it highlights all, just the way we've just done now. Another thing is that if you want to format number formatting, so number formatting, you can use your keyboard. Let's assume you are actually given a particular task to format numbers, in a particular direction, and you are being told to use keyboard. So the first thing to do is, let's say you have been instructed to convert this into currency. So what you need to do is to press on the Control Shift, then the 4 number, which is where dollar sign is. So that convert it to currency. You see that it has changed to currency. I'm doing Control Z to take it back to numbers. When you click on Control Shift and the dollar sign, it changed to currency. If you want to change to dollar, if you want to change to decimal, you could just click on the Control Shift, then 1, that changes to decimal 456.00. Now if you want to change the same to percentage, just click on Control Shift, then the percentage, then that gives you the same value, the same figure in percentage. So these are just the shortcuts that I just felt I should bring up to us, to our notice, that we can easily use our keyboard even without having access to the mouse, using the formula or using any of the options there in order to hasten our work, instead of looking out for how to just move down, getting something of this nature, and you start moving. Okay, I don't want percentage, I want to change it to general. Instead of doing that, you can just use the shortcuts that you have been shown. Another thing is that, just to bring us the knowledge of these count options, if we are counting a particular figure, please note that count will not pick up the alphabet in between. Meaning, if you want to count the numbers of things that we have highlighted here and we're using the count option, it means we are saying count, and that's, we are picking up the range of this cell for Excel to count. Is going to return 3. Why is it going to return 3? Because count is dealing with the numericals and not the alphabet. So I just want to bring this also into our notice, just in a quick class like this, that there are Excel shortcuts that you can use on your keyboard without having need to just move around. And if you need a detailed Excel keyboard shortcut, that has been taught in the past. We've actually done a video in the past about 50 Excel shortcuts, and this is just a tips of an iceberg of that detailed tutorial. Thank you. If you love this quick one, give us a thumbs up, and bye bye.